ఓకే రవి, థ్యాంక్స్ ఫర్ కమింగ్.
థ్యాంక్ యూ కిషోర్.
థ్యాంక్స్ రా. ఫస్ట్ టైం ఫ్రెండ్ని ఇంటర్వ్యూ చేయడంలో ఐఎమ్ సో హ్యాపీ. మనం ఎన్ని సంవత్సరాలుగా ఫ్రెండ్స్?
మేబీ ఇట్స్ అరౌండ్ 35
ఈవెన్ మోర్ దెన్
1991 2 సిన్స్ ఫ్రమ్ 1992
10th తర్వాత
32 ఇయర్స్ ఆల్మోస్ట్ 32.
ఐ థింక్ 10th మన జ్యోతి వల్ల కలిసి.
Correct.
కరెక్టా? అంటే మీరు మా ఆపోజిట్స్. ఇంగ్లీష్ వీడియో,
Yes.
నేను తెలుగు వీడియో. గుడ్ రా. సో ఆల్మోస్ట్ మనం ఇన్ని సంవత్సరాల తర్వాత ఫ్రెండ్షిప్ క్యారీ చేయడం అనేది దట్ ఈస్ యాక్చువల్లీ అ బ్లెస్సింగ్ ఫర్ us. గుడ్. అండ్ ఐఎమ్ సో హ్యాపీ నీతో మాట్లాడడం, డిస్కస్ చేయడం, నీ యొక్క స్పెషాలిటీస్ గురించి మాట్లాడడం. ఐఎమ్ సో హ్యాపీ ఫర్ ఇట్. ఓకే, నీ గురించి బ్రీఫ్ నువ్వు చెప్పు.
There is nothing to say. I'm just a common man.
అంటే ఏం జాబ్ చేస్తావు?
See, currently, I started my career with pharma industry. So over a period of time, I got vexed with the industry. I mean to say, I didn't find much to learn in pharma rather than some new things. Then I thought of shifting my industry to FMCG. So work with Unilever for quite a long time. Then after that I realized this is not my cup of tea. So I need to look after the rural India is, India is basically a large country which has got a rural population, and rural people has been not catered. Is it okay? Rural population has not been noticed when I was in the industry. That's the time in 2013 I just took my decision to look into rural development business. So fortunately I got a few opportunities to work with rural people. So from there, from 2013 onwards, I am into just taking care of rural business and rural development, and try to interact with the rural people across India. So over the period of time, so I explored almost all parts of India except for northeastern state. So this opportunity came for me to work with MFI organizations, like microfinance institute organizations. So with them I could able to understand what the other side of the world. Usually we think urban is the most area which has been taken care. Now rural is the area where even in government of India is looking now. Like they are focusing on rural development, because most of the villages has been not catered. See, we have 6,000 pin codes in India, but all the pin codes has been not catered. Even Amazon, Flipkart are not in a position to penetrate into those areas where the microfinance industry has reached. Okay. So just to brief you, a microfinance industry is nothing but a industry which can actually help the rural women, empower the rural women by giving the loans, by facilitating them in providing some products, kind of like if you see they give sewing machines to develop their skills and all this stuff. Okay. So they finance for their business. So if they wanted to do some vegetable market business or flower market, whatever, for them they'll fund it. So basically this microfinance institute, they fund the women to empower them, and of course they also charge a minimal charges of interest. So they collect on weekly basis or fortnight basis or monthly basis, depends on the company. So currently MFI industry is targeting 100 million people in India.
In India.
Yes, that's how it is happening now. And trustworth, after Corona, people have been educated and digital things have come into picture. So there were a lot of hits in MFA industry also. First hit was like when the notebandi has come into picture. Everybody used to pay on cash only. Suddenly the day it has been stopped, people suffered. Okay. Later, after 6 months, they learnt, and everybody used to go with Paytm. Now you go to any rural place also, even at Chai Buddy also, you will find a Paytm or a Phone Pay or something. So people are educated now. Now only challenge is the logistics challenges. Now everybody is trying to push them. Like you go with Amazon or Flipkart, they can serve up to A plus B or C category town only. After that, they don't go. Now people are, this MFI industry is giving them last mile delivery. That means to the doorstep they are delivering the products, or they are giving the loans,
irrespective of locations.
Absolutely. Okay. So this is what now the latest development, Kishore.
Super amazing actually, because last mile delivery is one of the challenging thing, and at the same time you are improving women empowerment as well as rural side encouragement. You guys are doing it. That's amazing. And with respect to microfinance, how do you choose people? Like, you know, for example, okay, there is one rural village is available in the forest.
Correct.
Okay, if you go there, how do you choose people to at least fund it?
Kishore, as simple as it is. Now, every group will have 10 to 15 or depends on the size of the population of the village. So usually preferably it is around 15 to 20 people. A volunteer of the organization or a company, he'll go initially to that place and he'll explain so what kind of the facilities that this company can give. So usually monetary benefit. Initially everybody will go for the loan only.
Yeah.
So they'll try to make a team of 15 to 20 and they'll train them and understand. They'll train them, explaining, understanding them, stating that this is how it is going to work.
Okay.
And they'll take a pledge with them.
Okay.
So today also it's happening.
Okay.
So they'll take a pledge stating that we are 15 people. All the 15 people every week will assemble here and we'll pay the amount. So weekly collections will be there. No? They'll come and they'll pay it. And in absence of any other person, so everybody will not be, because they are all rural people. Morning 7 o'clock, if they go to from their house, they'll go to the agriculture and they'll be back by evening 6 o'clock. And the moment you go by 10 o'clock, they'll not be there.
They'll not be available.
So that is the reason this person also will work like that only. Either he goes in the early morning or late evenings.
Late evenings.
So when the concerned person is not there, the responsibility of that payment will be taken care by the group. So this is called as joint liability group.
Okay.
See, basically there are two types of loans, Kishore. One is self-help group, SHG. That means an individual customer. Me as a Ravi, I can take a loan from HDFC or ICICI. Banks are ready for me because my CIBIL score will be good. These are all ready. So my Aadhaar is ready, PAN is ready, and they do the CIBIL check. And by seeing me, they can rate me. Based on that, the eligibility, they give me the loan.
Correct.
So this is
that
general. But for a rural customer, he'll not have a voter ID. He'll not have a Aadhaar. Even if an Aadhaar also there, I don't know whether the photo will be matching or not. Secondly, they don't have that much of digitalization. They can't even sign.
Okay.
So everything has to be through fingerprint. So there is one more challenge. And secondly, convincing them is a very difficult task. They'll be having lot of questionnaires. So rather than you ask them, they'll ask you 100 questions.
Correct.
Okay. Then secondly, educating them, like we're all friends. That 15-20 members will be there. One person out of this, generally, one person, if he leaves that village and if he goes to settle in urban area, the third person will not be in a position to digest and she'll not give the payment also. Okay. That unity needs to be brought. That is the reason initially this training will be given to them. Okay. So these 15 people or 20 people, every week this person will go and first initially they'll take the Aadhaar card, PAN card or voter ID. PAN card will not be there for them. So usually how we'll get CIBIL check, RBI has given a guidance stating that there are certain Equinox, there are other third party cross verification. They'll check this. So every member can take a value of 2 lakhs.
Okay.
Either from a single company or from multi MFS. So how they have designed, like 12,500 is the EMI cost. So per month it should not exceed. You take 2 lakhs loans, okay, the limitation will be 1,000, and this will be given on basis of the family. Okay. Like his husband will be some worker there and she'll be doing this, and she has to show them that the business for which she is taking the loan, she has to establish.
Correct.
Now usually what happens in rural area, they'll take money, they'll give it for their children fee or some hospital kind of
Correct.
thing. The utilization is again a question mark. So that is the reason RBI has given one more guideline, that is called loan utilization certificate, LUC. So if I am a MFI, I go and fund. After 15-20 days, I have to go again. I have to take a photo of the concerned person stating that whether the money got utilized for the loan or not.
Okay.
So usually this happens. So 70-80% plus or minus will be there across in India. So that's how. And secondly, bringing the unity in them and attending them to the every week session. That is one more challenge. First initial days they'll come with all the 100% attendance. Slowly
it will go down.
It go down. And the team leader, so out of 20 only we'll select one team leader, so she'll be the key person. Rather than approaching all the 20 members, if you can approach the team leader, na, she'll be in a position to help you out. So relationship with the team leader and that person who is providing loan, that means that is also very important.
Correct.
Again, there are a lot of lapses. See, lapses in the sense, it's in India, anything can happen.
Correct.
So groupisms will be there, and most of the times what happens, if I am the single person of a MFI, I can give the loan. Now there is a competition, another 5-6 companies, they'll come, they'll say they are charging more interest, I'll give you better than that. So you try to procure another 15 members. So that's how it goes. If the amount increases, their payable capacity will automatically goes down, and the collection efficiency will hit.
Correct.
Currently MFIs are facing the same situation. Now they have taken the loans, and their capacity of repayment, na, that is a question mark now.
Correct.
See, if it is 5,000, if it is a weight of 10 kg, I can make it. If it is 100 kg, nobody will do that.
Correct.
So now slowly RBI is giving some directions to make the collections. Corona also is one of the most factor, it has got hit.
Okay.
So everybody has taken their moratorium for 1 year,
Yeah.
which they have not in a position to
repay. Yeah.
Again, it is a burden that has been taken care. Yes, government certain times they wipe off this. Like government, the MFFs, they itself they wipe off the loans certain times. So it happens. It's a routine thing, Kishore. But one of the future, like if you take India, India is rich in rural segment, and we are actually forgetting our basics. So everybody is they started to move to urban areas, metros. So fortunately, my wish is after 5 years I would like to settle in some village.
Okay, we'll find a place.
Thanks,
nearby
Kishore.
Tirupati.
Yes,
That's good. Okay, see, I understood all process, because urban is different, again rural is different. And rural is, you have lot of challenges, right? Okay, I have couple of questions with respect to challenges. Okay.
Sure.
First thing, when you identify a team like in the rural village, so do you suggest, like, you have a skill here and you have to, for example, sewing machine, right? If the person they should know whether to stitch or anything, right?
Yes.
If they don't know, so how do you, to say, give them an option, to take loan or funding for a respective category?
Yes. See, actually, for MFI, it is not like that. See, there are certain NGOs which can give the skill trainings.
Skill trainings, correct.
They can learn from them 3 days or 7 days, 10 days. And once they are okay with that, then they'll ask. See, this is not a part of MFI to provide the skills.
Okay.
This is just a business transaction.
Business
So
transaction.
I am expertise in selling flowers. So I'll give you this one space. You have to show me a shop that's all stating that I'm selling the. But for sewing machine skills also MFI will not do.
Okay.
And the concerned person has to have the skill. That
Okay.
usually some NGOs and they'll do that.
Okay.
And fortunately in India, in rural marketing, everybody knows they know very much better than, they don't want any skills also. Skill is required for only urban people.
Urban people. Yeah, rural people, yes.
Yes.
They might have a lot of skills.
Yes.
Yeah. Correct. And when you are providing funding, like you are taking Aadhaar card, if they have PAN card,
Aadhaar
you
is
take,
must, and this voter ID is must.
Voter ID.
So these are the two things which they collect.
And any
Usually for
documents
them
do you
PAN
take?
card will, and then no documentation. There will be a documentation, like generally what is for the application will be there. Along with the application, you have to provide Aadhaar as well as voter ID card.
Okay.
So this will be sent it to Equifax. There are 3-4 companies which do this CIBIL kind of thing for these people.
Okay.
So they'll find to understand voter ID, Aadhaar card. That's enough. They'll
enough.
understand what is their capacity, how much they have taken, what are all the previous loans. If they are defaulter, what is that? How much they have to pay? Everything will be.
Everything will be there.
Now it is much organized.
Super. And again, with respect to funding, is there any specifications like you need to give 50,000 to the respective person?
Depends on each company, Kishore. Usually it starts with 25k. First, if you have paid the prepayment properly,
Okay.
on top of it, you'll get another 25
got
loans.
it.
So certain companies, they start with 40,000. For certain companies, agriculture is the main thing. They start with 60,000. But end of the day, 2 lakhs is the final limit. That's
Okay.
all.
2 lakhs.
You
is the
can't
funding.
take more than 2 lakhs.
Okay. That is standard.
Either you take from one company or you take from 4 companies. 2 lakhs is the standard thing.
Standard.
By default you will get a score stating that already. So if see, I am a second company, you have already taken a loan, you have crossed 2 lakhs, I have taken your Aadhaar, voter ID and that application, I have sent it to that, it will clearly shows he is not eligible, automatically you will not get any money.
So again verification. Okay,
Yes,
fine.
verification, it's an unsecured loan basically. You are not taking any checks or any guarantee.
Correct,
or property, but end of the day it's a money.
Correct.
So that's the reason you need to have a cap for it.
Okay. And again loans, right? So normally what happens even in urban also, 20 to 25%, escapism will be there,
In
they
that
will not
that
pay.
aspect I understood, Kishore, your question is valid. In that aspect this is 100% guarantee because it is a liability. Out of 20, even one misses, that burden will go for other 19 people.
Okay.
So individually if I go, it is you self is different. Somewhere the lapse will be there, but in joint liability, that is called joint liability. JLG means joint liability group. If you are not going to give, the other 19 members are bound to pay your money.
So it's like 20 members is equal to
That's that
25,000. If you keep also, all 20 will get shared.
Yes. No.
Each person
Each will get 25.
25,000.
Correct.
Okay. So if the person is not paid, then the remaining other people have to be.
Yes.
taken
Every
care of
week
that
this
burden.
fellow will go. That is one more beauty of this. Every week a fortnight will go. So you'll understand
Okay.
whether the person is there or not. You will come to find. See, if 1 week you are not in a station, the team leader will understand whether you are there or not.
Obviously. correct.
Automatically the things will happen, where he is, why she is not there, and when she is going to pay, because that burden will for them. That is the reason they'll catch.
Okay. And how do you make this 20 people team? Like MFS will do, or they'll have their own structure of that?
No. Anybody can become this. Like this company will provide. That's all.
Okay. Like for example, if I'm from a village, I can make 20 people as
Yes.
a one team,
Yes.
and I can ask
And
for a
approach
loan.
the loan. You will get it.
okay.
But
We'll get it.
again, there will be a checking. Whether you are there in that village, they'll come to your. See, there is a lengthy process, Kishore.
Yeah, correct.
By giving the loan, first you have to take the application form. Then they will conduct one CGT, combined group training. Because I'll ask all the people to come one place, and I'll tell them what is happening. So how it is going to happen. Then after that, the concerned team leader will go, like branch. He'll visit. He'll verify whether these houses are correct or not. Okay. Then to above, then one more area manager will be there. He'll go and he'll visit and he'll. So everything is documented. Originally seen, verified. Then again one more GCT test will be there. They'll ask the questions. Have everything has been told to you? What is the interest rate? That so everything they'll question. Once everything done, then they'll also agree. Then it goes to the process. It takes around 15 days process. 3 types of house checkings will be there. One training will be there. Second time also they'll question whether they have understood properly or not. Then only they'll take the pledge and they'll take the documentation.
Okay. Pledge is mandatory. Okay.
No, that's actually to give the confidence.
No, I understood, because at least they'll understood with the pledge. Yeah.
Pledge in the local language.
Language.
No, if you are in Andhra, you have to speak in Telugu. If you are in Gujarati, you have to speak in Gujarati, because they don't know English.
What will be the pledge? Like all sisters are brothers?
No. We solemnly, like, I believe that I am taking a loan, I am borrowing a loan from so and so company.
Okay.
I'll be loyal, and I'll attend the sessions every week or fortnight, whatever. I'll definitely give my 100% attendance, and I'll repay the amount without any deviation. That kind of. And I am very thankful for the organization to provide this, and I'll utilize this to this loan for the purpose what I have taken.
Okay, good. And it's actually amazing, because it is helping a lot of rural people, these kind of things. And coming back to this, like for example, I'm from a village. Okay. I've taken 20 members of team. So it is my cup of tea that I am going to decide that what kind of material I require to do a business. Okay. Apart from providing funding, will you also provide for example, sieving machines? I need 20 people. All 20 sieving machines are there. So do you Straight away give it to sieving machines or cash?
No. Initially, it is a loan only. For MFI, it is a loan. Okay. If still customer is actually insisting like they want saving machines, then they'll take a special request and they'll provide it.
Okay.
That is also on loan basis.
Loan basis, but you will pay to the manufacturer.
Yes.
Okay, that is also possible. Okay.
But main funda is to give monetary. Never a customer will ask you to give me a laptop or a mobile. For everybody's first convenience is cash. So I want money. I don't want any product. I just want money.
Okay, here again cash. They don't have any bank accounts
No.
or anything.
As once this PM Modi came, that's what I am saying. Everybody is having an account now.
Gramina Bank.
Everything will be credited to their account only.
Their account only.
Yes.
Okay. It's not like
no cash.
and everything.
But while collecting the payment, it is cash.
Okay.
This fellow will collect the cash and
he'll
immediately
give the
deposit
voucher.
into the concern bank.
Okay. He'll give the voucher to them.
Yes.
Okay.
They'll have a record. Every this date, this much, 20 members. What is the attendance out of 20? What is 20 means you have to collect for 200 rupees. Example, if you take 4,000 has to come. 4,000 will come, but he'll see the attendance. Who all came, who all not came. But 4,000 will come, but 5 people should have come. The team leader should have collected everything.
Okay.
But their insurance is always 100% attendance is mandatory. Just to understand whether people are there or not, their understanding or not. That is what.
Okay. You alone, like how many villages you have touched?
Almost I was into Gujarat, Rajasthan, UP. No counts.
It's like more than 2,000, 3,000?
No, not 2,000. Maybe some hundreds. Sure.
Hundreds only.
Yes.
So the village and like again village, mandal, taluka, everything is there. No, how do you map that?
That's what pin codes are there. So if you
village
see,
doesn't have pin code, no?
No. That will come, na. Pin code. See, if Tirupati is there, near to the Tirupati village will be given the same pin code only, but the radius will be around some 40-50 kilometers.
Correct.
Okay, those areas also will be taken care.
Okay. But you will map under different code.
Yes. No. Same code only, but we'll have the latitude long. Now everything is
correct.
tagged. So you will find to have a latitude, longitude. Everything is there.
Okay. So how much loans till today you have?
No, I will not do. The companies will do. Now the industry is slow now. Maybe next year the industry will pick, because this year the collection efficiency has gone down.
Okay.
Everybody is into collections. Rather than disbursing the amounts, they are into the collections now. Maybe next financial it will be good.
Okay. But you provide funding only for this kind of like, I mean to say small scale industries, I can put it.
It is not small scale also.
Even it is a
like a vendor,
it's
like a street hawker kind of thing.
That's but you will not provide funding for farming or anything.
No. The additional that comes under MSME.
Correct.
This is absolutely MFI.
Okay. How many are there in India now, MFIs? Because it's a very new topic.
Almost 400 MFIs are there.
400 MFIs are there. Okay. So they have cornered each and every state. And
see, certain areas, majorly MFIs are into Bihar, Odisha, UP, because that is the areas where lot of population are there and people, they need money also.
Good. Super. And okay, coming back to your personal life. Tell me about your son Satvik. No, I saw his short film.
His name is Satvik.
Sorry. How come he entered into that?
That's his passion. That's all.
Passion.
I have not suggested. It's his passion. Let him do go. That's all.
No, it is very nice actually. In fact, even I have seen that. So how did he convinced you?
I've not objected also.
Okay.
See, first of all, priority was only for education. Apart from this, some or the other way, you need to have the skill, navigation. So he said, "I'll go for it."
What he is expecting to become?
Nothing. If he becomes a good son, that is enough for me.
No. I mean, apart from the education and this thing.
Kishore. You also have a son and daughter.
Correct.
After 5 years, you ask me this question. Okay. See what happens here. It is not like that how we brought up.
Correct.
Their desires are different, and whatever you say, it will be against. And better don't expect anything from them. Whatever your duty, you sincerely do it and keep quiet. That's all. If you have expectation and you are going to get a big hit.
No, I'm not saying our expectation.
I'm telling
saying
you.
his
See,
expectations.
now my son is he may be graduating next year. Okay.
Third year, right? No?
Now next year he'll be graduating, fourth year. So then after that I don't have anything. Let him go whatever he want. See, if I insist him, then things will not happen. I'll not be comfortable. No, sorry to say this. You will also get the same time. Maybe it is a time factor. Maybe after 5-6 years, once your son or daughter comes into graduation, then you'll understand.
100%, because
and
our
we'll
growth
not.
was different. No,
Kishore, I'm just telling.
Different.
In the other way, don't take in the other way.
No, I'm not taking it.
We should leave them their passion. Whatever they want to become, let them become. Let be a good citizen or a good human being. That's how. Tomorrow somebody should not come and ask me, "Hare, your son is like this." I don't want like this. Let him be a good human being. That's enough.
Okay. Amazing.
Correct, na? See, that is his dream. How can we say you have to complete my dream? I also had a lot of dreams, but we didn't did, na?
No, he might have a different dream. Like anyway, he's studying engineering, right? Maybe he want to become as a director or something else, right?
No, Kishore. I told him once you got settled, because film industry again, again it is a volatile industry.
Correct.
Who will get a luck? It is all luck based thing.
Correct.
If you work on that, you will not be in a... See, maybe he may, but not is that the first financially if he gets stabilized, then do whatever he wants.
Correct.
First financially if he gets stabilized, then let him go whatever you want. Until unless he is not financially stabilized, if you go and do all these things, it will be same dual thing. Neither he go for a film industry or neither he go for a justification for engineering.
Correct. Second son, what is he studying?
He is just ninth.
Okay, good. Good. My son is 4th standard.
No, that's what I'm saying. It will come to you maybe after down the level 5-6 years. You will also face the same.
Super.
Thanks, Kish.
And one more thing I want to tell you now. Okay, this is our personal. Now, okay.
Don't embarrass me. Ask me questions.
No. See what happens. Many people are telling me how come you know this Hindi? How do you speak? Everybody is asking me. I told many people that there is one fellow who used to
that's your own man. No. See, if that is the case, everybody will watch Hindi movies. They can't learn Hindi. See, then if that is the case, Tamil Nadu government should allow all the Hindi films everybody to watch only Hindi movies. Everybody will.
Everybody is watching. I am talking about 95.
I do understand. I am grateful for that, but I am not.
Hey, you are.
No, I'm telling you. See, those days,
yeah,
we don't have much
correct
movies, Telugu movies and Hindi movies. That was the passion we used to.
No,
go.
I told to a couple of my friends. I told especially your name. Do you remember the one day I came from a school, you came from a college, and we went to Dil To Pagale movie in Palani Theatre. Do you remember?
Yeah.
So that was our first Hindi movie which we both watched. That time I don't know any Hindi. But still, I was trying to learn after watching movies and everything. But I'm just telling you now. No. I was telling to many friends, that
it is your intention to understand Hindi and learn Hindi. You have learned it. That's all. Somebody making you to learn Hindi, it will not.
No. I'm saying.
No.
Indirectly, we went to the movie.
Indirectly, yes, of course. You had
and
your
you
own.
You are the one who, used to take me to Hindi movies. Only Hindi movies. We watched many Hindi movies. Correct, right?
Correct. We watched a lot of Hindi movies. Correct. Absolutely.
That is why I'm saying. But anyway, good. I just want to tell you now itself because that is how I learnt Hindi and I keep watching Hindi movies and everything. That is why I was specially mentioning you. This is
don't mention me. Now it's my turn to ask one question to you. Firstly, congratulations for this.
Yeah, thank you.
And down the level, I would like to see maybe next 5 years.
Yeah.
This should go.
Yeah.
Okay. And I actually suggest you. Basically you're my best friend.
Yeah.
So you try to come for the rural marketing.
Yeah.
Because that is the most happening area in the current scenario.
Correct.
So rural marketing, once you come, so what are all the technical aspects, technical knowledge that you have? If you can pass on this to the rural, that will be amazing. And you will have first of all, you will feel satisfied.
Okay.
See, jobs, these are all secondary. satisfaction is most. So you'll get a great satisfaction.
Okay.
And person like you, if you can come into that rural marketing, yes, something we can do.
I'll tell you, thanks for the suggestion. But for this suggestion, I'll tell you, we have already arrived at a solution. Like, we are opening a product called Wealthy. It's like very healthy. Okay, what we are trying to do, like, because we are bringing like 100 years, 200 years before, there was no medicines or anything, allopathy or whatever it is, only Ayurvedic, right?
Correct.
But each and everybody, there might be lot of issues which are very very micro issues and very very minimum issues, which was rectifying using some components like combination of fruits, vegetables and nuts, only these things. This is what the earlier, I mean to say 200 years, 300 years before, people used to use this. We are actually coming up with this kind of a startup. We are opening very soon, and we want to make rural people to collaborate with us. For example, okay, I want a cucumber, okay, like a bottle gourd or ash gourd. Okay, now I cannot go and buy in the market. Okay, I don't know what is the quality of the product.
Correct.
So I want to make rural people, I want to hire them as an employees to do a crop dedicatedly, whatever the items which we require.
Okay.
That we are already, we have a process in place. That is how we are going to collaborate with the people, and we pay them salaries. Also we ask them to do a crop, and irrespective of locations and soil.
Great.
Again, so this is one which we have already decided,
initiated.
and we have already put up our business plan and everything. So that is how even investors also coming in place, and they were also trying to help us.
Super.
So this is one of the aspect which we want to do it only with the rural people's village farmers support, as well as and we are also make them as employee, and we will pay them even whatever the utilization of cost for the crop, we will also spend.
Great.
They can simply do a cropping and
Sell it to you.
That's all. It's like we'll take that material and we will give to, because we want to make it as a I don't want to say organic, but still I want to say like it's whatever the technology we have used 100 200
Quality,
years before.
you mean to say basically quality.
Same thing we wanted to use. We wanted to ask them to use only those kind of processes rather than keeping a chemicals or those. This is how we are actually made one plan.
Great.
And obviously it is a good suggestion, and we also thought
It's
of
not a session. See, people like you have to come into rural.
That's
That's
correct.
what.
No, we already planned for it.
Good.
And you can see in the next year we'll taking this into the next level. Yeah.
So are you touching any FPOs, farmer producing organizations?
Yes, we want to touch with that also, and that's what the business plan is ready. The first demo outlet we are actually planning to open this, and we are keeping it as writing as a process, and we can just go connect with FPOs as well as and with the farmers as well.
Good.
So that's how we wanted to support. It's like a social cause startup, I can say, rather than a business.
That is one more opportunity where you can look into FPOs. So most now FPO is having around some 400 to 500 farmers.
Okay.
ITC is also now into that.
Correct.
So everybody, maybe Reliance also will come.
Correct.
They are just waiting, watching. The moment one company clicks, automatically they'll purchase and they'll start their own.
Correct.
So one more time, FPO is one more market where untapped.
Correct.
So you can try that also.
Yeah, sure.
That's all, Kishore.
Anyway, good, Ra. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.